Welcome back, everybody! It's time for the final series of today's Go4 Cup. And yeah, game number 1 will be played on the map called Ruins of Andean. One we might miss soon. And yeah, spawning the bottom right, we have our green Terran player with the name Beastyqt. Seems like he's going for the Reaper first here again. So let's go over to the bottom left where we see our red Protoss player. And yeah, his name is Strange. Going for the gateway expansion into Cyber Core. And actually I was wrong, there will be no Reaper. You will have the reactor and command center then. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, probe gets away, SV also survives there, and that's it, command center is being placed. So both players going for the expansion. Also, I mean, since Legacy of the Void, getting an expansion is pretty much the standard here. A little bit of a supply block for Strange, so his adept is a little bit delayed. Workers trying to check out what's going on. And yeah, we see the factory being built, second gas is on its way. And yeah, double marine production with the factory. So yeah, might be the starport afterwards, and then we might see some drops going down since yeah, this airway over to the left hand side is pretty good for Terrans. But do you see what Strange is doing here? He's going for a Robo, he's going for the Twilight Council, and he's going for the Dark Shrine, man. And actually he just has one gateway at the moment, so he needs to build 2, 3 more. There's number 1. There's number 2. Yeah, otherwise I don't know, with just having the possibility of warping in one unit, this would be a pretty optimistic move to take, I would say. And yeah, we see Beasty now actually walking across the map with some of his marines. We don't have a pylon, that is actually just being placed now. Mothership core also is been way delayed here, so it will just pop in just a second. And this adept is not going to get anything done. And actually Beasty, will he take this one? The pylon? Oh no, we have the Widow Mine getting through. This is so bad for Strange here. He will lose the Nexus, I'm pretty sure of that. Now he will have to warp in some DTs defensively. And also, this warp prism has been scouted if Beastyqt is on top of his medivac, and he's turning around. So actually he knows that there is something coming up. But there is no scan, now there's one scan. And the warp prism is being taken out. No, okay, there's one DT and a second DT at the expansion. Let's see, one has been taken out. So one being warped in defensively, 2 at the front. So now actually he has the possibility of retaking or re-entering his second mineral line here. This Widow Mine will be taken out though in just a second. And Beasty actually has to evacuate a second base to not lose his command center there. And yeah. And oh boy, the DTs get it. It gets away. So Strange having some more potential to harass there with the DT. That's good for the Protoss. And for the Terran we have 2 tech labs here. Stim has just been started. And yeah, we see the Raven being built out of the starport. And I really like that decision to not have to throw down all of the scans and to waste energy on that. And actually there's no energy. He needs to land the command center or... Okay, the Raven just popped out there. Pooh! That's good for BC. And he's actually going for a Widow Mine drop to the bottom. Is there an observer out? Yes, it is, but it's at the second base. And the Widowmine gets 1 kill, and that's it. Yeah, and there's nothing left in the medivac. Maybe he can scout the third base. Yes, he will. Or he will not. Yes, he will. Third base is scouted, and also the DT of Strange is going to place himself a patrol at the third base location of Beasty. And yeah, will be taken out soon. So maybe Beasty is planning on taking the third base pretty soon himself, after scouting that Strange has his one being placed. So yeah, let's watch the production tab again a little bit more. Since yeah, we have the shields and stim about to finish, as well as +1 not that far away, like 30 seconds I would say. And for the Protoss we have Blink being researched and 4 more gateways on its way, so yeah, some more weapon potential there. And I think it's time to actually throw down a Templar's Archive to have some Templars, which not only is good against Bio with the Storm, but also could easily take out the Raven. And yeah, it seems like Beastyqt is just taking out the rocks here. Let's see. The Adepts are shading over to the second base, but let's go back to this location. Point defense drone doing a good job there, taking all of the shots away, so the third base will fall. And yeah, Beastyqt, yeah, equaling out the base count here. The Adepts are being taken care of, so Beasty defends himself and now is starting his third command center finally. So yeah, it seems like he's a little bit later with most of the stuff, but he's kind of delaying Strange at the same time. And yeah, he was taking out the third base now, which essentially means that Beasty's base is later, but Strange has to build the base a second time. He was starting to mine there, but yeah, he has double the cost, since building the Nexus twice is 800 instead of 400. So yeah, that's it for now. Beasty running around in his base, and Strange taking the position in the middle of the map. Yeah, and this observer, I really like this observer, man. How many observers does he have? It's 2. It's this one and 1 in the main base. So maybe he's kind of expecting some more Widowmine drops in the first base, or in the main base. I don't know. But yeah, with the Phoenix right here, he now scouts that these rocks are being damaged, and we have this one as a potential third base instead of the one to the right hand side. So let's see how that triggers the Protoss somehow. And we actually see a Colossus being built. Man, I really like that. I haven't seen Colossus in a competitive game for quite some time. I mean, in a game I was casting, at least. I don't know. At Home Story Cup there were some games with Colossus, but we have a weapon over here, so these workers are having a bad time. But let's see how the push over here goes down for the Terran player. 2 Widowmines at the bottom, and now he's pushing in, but he's not really having the best of positions, since the force fields are doing a good job. The Widowmine actually connecting to the Archon, which is pretty hard to take for Strange here. And now he will lose his third base again, and these Adepts will get taken care of. And oh boy, Beasty is doing a pretty good job here. And another clash of both armies going down. The Colossus is not being taken care of, so he has some shots to take. Blink after the army. And let's not forget about the fact that now finally Beastyqt is the one with the third base. I mean, it was harassed a little bit and he lost some workers there, but Beasty can now join his armies since he has opened the rocks. Nice force field though going down. There's just one Colossus still for Strange, but it's doing some good damage over there. Second one just joins right now, and it seems like Strange is not in the mood to retake his third again. He just wants to go to 200, or he just wants to finish this game right here. Feels like he's in a good position. Mothership Core, was it recalled back home? No, it wasn't, so it was dying. For a short second I was like, okay, that was a short recall, but yeah, it actually dies against the Vikings there. And yeah, with 2 Colossus, a small chunk of army being taken out over here. But yeah, the concave for the Terran is pretty good here. I'm not sure if Strange should push in there. At the same time, he kinda needs to, since there's no third base for him. And he's kind of all in with this one. So yeah, he's 93 to 77 and he's going in. The concave is closing in right here. We have the Vikings focusing out on the Colossus, and it looks like Strange is having the better end in this fight, doesn't it? Yeah, we have the blinks, and the blinks are pretty nice here. We have some reinforcements coming in for Beastyqt, but will this be enough? It doesn't seem like it. I mean, we have the supply count almost at the same level, but we have lots of medivacs flying around here, 6 of them. Also, the Vikings have to be landed, and this looks good for Strange to just push in everything here. Some blink micros going down, and GG being called by Beastyqt. Strange takes game number 1. Welcome back. Time for game number 2 in this final series. The map will be Frozen Temple, and yeah, to the top left we find our green Terran player, and his name is Beastyqt. And sneaky Beasty, what's going on there? Yeah, his opponent spawning in the bottom right. Again, being the red Protoss. This is Strange. And he's, yeah, pretty much going for the standard build here. Well, yeah, we have Beastyqt going for the Proxy Reaper build. And now there's a factory being built, so this probe is kind of... Oh man, we even have a bunker on the high ground. What's going on, man? Beasty, you sneaky little boy. So yeah, there we go. This Reaper might actually take out this... Okay, oh, this is so... Oh boy. Just look at this. It's a % from finishing, man. So unlucky for Beasty. I mean, he will leave it there to just force Strange to stay there and attack it and then cancel it. But oh, if that one would have been finished, this could have been another story. And yeah, we see Photonova Charge being used, but yeah, he didn't actually take out the Reaper with that one. But finally, in the end, it was going down. Barracks is going to fly back home. We have the command... I know it's the starport on its way. We also have a Cyclone. So, yeah. Now there's a command center on the left-hand side. Strange has his Nexus finished. So we will have a little bit of a lead there for Strange in terms of economy for a small amount of time, I would say, since you can build 2 probes at a time, and we'll have the possibility of saturating the second base already. And yeah, for Beasty we will have some more harassment then with the cloaked banshees, where there's actually no answer. Okay, sorry. Obviously there is. We have the robo finished and the observer on its way. Yeah, 2 cyclones waiting in the middle of the map. Yeah, could just... But yeah, they will be scouted. So, nice time there for Strange to prepare. Wops in some more stalkers immediately. Banshee is finished now, on its way across the map. And he's trying to take out the pylon. I mean, without the Photonova charge, yeah, this base gets a little weaker, obviously. On the other hand, we have... Okay, that's just an observer. So he's going back home with the cyclones, but there's the Banshee still waiting to get something done in the mineral line of the second base. And I think he might get 2 or 3, maybe 4 workers there. And depending on how Strange is aware of what's going on, yeah, he might get some more. Cloak it, man, cloak it. Okay. Never mind, the observer is in position here, and Strange is just going in with the blink stalkers. Oh, they actually are stalkers only now. And yeah, it's transferring over them over to the top, to the high ground, and yeah. This was a nice push from Strange here, countering everything, and yeah. Yeah, PC calls it GG again. So Strange takes game number 2 as well. Okay guys, just to give you a little information why we have some sort of delay here. It seems like Beastyqt had some sort of disconnect or something. I don't know, the loading screen was like a minute 30 or something, I don't know, and yeah, then the game was dropped instantly. So we're in the lobby again for game number 3, which will be Dusk Towers. And yeah, Strange is there, Waddy is there, Pomi is there, the Vikings are joining as well. So we are waiting for Beasty to reconnect, and I hope then we will be back with game number 3 of today's final series of the Go4SC2 Cup. Okay guys, unfortunately it seems like Beastyqt will not be able to reconnect. Like, I can show you what he just posted on Twitter. There we go. My internet is dead. Won't get in anytime soon. I'll forfeit last game, sorry. That's what Beastyqt just said. So yeah, this means we will have no more games for today, and it will be and yeah, so there is a forfeit from Beasty, so we will have a 3-0 or 2-0 or whatever, it doesn't matter how the result is. Strange will take today's Go4SC2 Cup and yeah, win over Beastyqt. So congrats to him.